It's Monday, April 4th, and the HAN Network crew is on the road again for our last day of the Spring FCAC Tour. But before we get back to interviewing high school athletes, we're bringing you a coffee break news brief with the latest news around southwestern Connecticut, including that a driver trapped in a car that flipped onto its side on the Merritt Parkway in Fairfield Sunday evening was hospitalized after being extricated from the wreck by firefighters. Fire crews were dispatched to the scene of the single vehicle accident off the southbound highway in the Merwins Lane area shortly before 7 p.m. Sunday night. Fire crews, after assessing the driver's condition, sawed through the car's windshield, disentangled the airbag, and removed the driver through the sunroof within 8 minutes of the first unit's arrival on the scene. Westport firefighters also provided assistance at the scene. The driver was transported to St. Vincent's Medical Center in Bridgeport for additional treatment. The condition of the driver was not immediately available. And in other news today, Milford Mayor Ben Blake has asked the State Department of Consumer Protection to reconsider the placement of at least one medical marijuana facility in Milford, but the head of the department said it will not reconsider the decision. Blake formally requested last week that the Department of Consumer Protection review the license application for a proposed medical marijuana dispensary at 255 West River Street. Blake asked the commissioner to consider state of Connecticut regulations. Blake claims that given that the proposed dispensary is at 255 West River Street, it's on the same street as Mathewson Elementary School, and it's 738 feet from the Cornerstone Christian Church. He said the dispensary appears to be in conflict with state law. However, in a letter to Blake, Jonathan Harris, the commissioner of the Department of Consumer Protection, said the department will not review the decision, saying that the facilities were approved after careful review. He noted the proposed locations meet all of Milford's zoning regulations regarding such facilities, and Harris disputes Blake's assertion that medical marijuana facilities cannot be located within 1,000 feet of a school, saying that the mayor is wrong and that the approved state regulations do not contain that restriction. There's much more on that story at milfordmirror.com. And Ansonia police say a West Haven man who went to their headquarters after his photo was released online has been charged with the March 24th holdup at a Wakely Avenue service station. 29-year-old Everald Davis of Noble Street in West Haven was charged Thursday, March 31st with first-degree robbery, threatening, and larceny. He was held in lieu of a $100,000 bond. Davis reportedly went to the Ansonia Police Department around 5:40 in the morning on March 31st and told the dispatcher he was there because his friends told him they saw his picture online regarding the robbery. When the dispatcher asked Davis if he committed the robbery, he said yes, and that's why he was at the station. Police say a clerk identified Davis as the man who robbed Express Mart with a handgun shortly after 10:30 at night on March 24th. The worker at the store told police that the suspect pulled a dark-colored handgun from under his jacket, pointed it at the worker, and demanded money, threatening to shoot him. The worker put the cash tray on the counter, and after the man took the money, he also demanded cigarettes, so the worker threw 3 packs of cigarettes on the counter, which were also taken. Ansonia police said the clerk identified Davis from a photo after learning of 2 previous arrests by West Haven police. Davis is currently considered a suspect in the robbery of Smith's Shell gas station on Great Hill Road, but Ansonia police say that investigation is ongoing. And police say 2 people have been arrested after they apparently got into a dispute over crab legs in a buffet line at a Manchester restaurant. Manchester police were called to the Royal Buffet on Saturday night. Authorities say a woman complained there was a fight and her 21-year-old son suffered a broken tooth and cut lip. Police were told she used pepper spray to keep him from being assaulted further. Published reports say the restaurant was temporarily closed while health officials assessed the building's air quality following the pepper spray. Police say Clifford Knight and Latea Knight were arrested on disorderly conduct and other charges. It's unclear whether they had attorneys who would comment on their behalf. But that does it for your coffee break news brief. You can follow all the FCAC Tour action on Twitter at HAN Network CT. We'll see you later.